It would be, to me, a real credit to my mom if activism were able to inspire thousands and tens of thousands of women across Nigeria to reclaim their power and claim their role in public life and help to shape Nigeria's future.
Hafsat Abiola Costello's journey to activism sprang from the death of her parents in the aftermath of the 1993 Nigerian elections. Her father, Moshood Kashimawo Olawale Abiola, was imprisoned by military leader Sani Abacha after winning Nigeria's first democratic election in 10 years. Moshood's imprisonment prompted a wave of demonstrations led by his wife Kudirat Abiola. Kudirat's efforts to achieve justice for her husband and respect for Nigeria's democratic process led to her assassination in 1996. Hafsat's father died in prison in 1998. Inspired by her parents' efforts and fueled by a desire to ensure their deaths were not in vain, Hafsat is now one of the most prominent civil rights activists in Nigeria. She founded the Kudirat Initiative for Democracy, which works to advance young women's leadership skills, remove women's barriers to public participation, and ending violence against women.
My mom was a mother of 7 children, and she became an activist in during the Abacha military regime. And our explanation to my siblings and I was that she felt that she could not be raising her children at home to have the right values and not make sure that the society is ready to receive them. So she thought there was a direct linkage between work as a mother and a wife and activism in the larger society. Of course, she was killed, so it was not perfect for us. But I still acknowledge what she said, especially whenever I read about the tens of thousands of Nigerians fleeing the country every year through the desert, many dying, to go to better country, to get to greener pastures. And I think if we were more active about making sure that Nigeria works, we wouldn't be losing those children. And so women have a responsibility, and we cannot just be responsible for our own children, we have to be responsible for all children. Now my husband is in Belgium, and he's raising my 7- and 9-year-old. There's no problem with the marriage. It's just that my work is in Nigeria, and I can't be there. But I call, and he's doing an excellent job. And he doesn't resent the fact that I want to help in Nigeria, because I know that the budgets they give me in Nigeria, I wouldn't steal the money. But many other people, probably 80% of anybody else they'll put in my position would steal the money. So I should protect it for the poor children and leave my husband to at least manage our own children and know that God will take care of all of us. So I think it really depends on, every woman and every mother must do what makes sense to them. But I think that if we're educated and we're privileged and we're not making sure the societies can take care of the vulnerable, there's a problem. I think it makes a crucial and important difference to have women at the table, because our experiences are different, and we've not been at the table for decades. So when we come to the table, so many things that people that have been around that table for a long time take as normal, we see from a new lens, and we think, well, why are we doing it exactly like this? It doesn't make any sense. And because we're new, we can ask questions without looking stupid, and we can propose new ways if we have the courage of our convictions.